Hello everyone, Peter here, Piotr Fissner. Guys, in today's episode, yes, we've got an Asus which was here on this very bench, and I had to disable the touchscreen, but touchscreen came, so we can replace it. I took my time, I removed the screws so that you don't have to wait on me when I will be unscrewing. I don't remember, I haven't watched that video, so I don't remember if we've got screws underneath these rubbers, yes? If we do, that will show shortly. If we don't, we can do it quicker, yes? Now, I don't remember if the keyboard, no, the keyboard is not going out on this one first, and the customer won't have a fancy slider, look. Customer would like to keep it, okay? So I'll try to recover it, and because why not, you know, why not make customer happy if I can, yes? Now if somebody's calling me, sorry, household needs. Anyways, I don't remember which side I took it, you know, so let's try to slide my fingernails, which are, oh, actually not that short at this very time, and find a single spot where we can just literally, oh, here is a spot, okay. Okay, so it was easier at the back than at the front. Oh, my hair is standing. Okay, I need something to put inside. Oh, this wood would be perfect if it's not too small. No. Okay, so when I'm prying and when I see that this plastic is already, you know, to the top and doesn't pop out, I can assume that here is some sort of screw underneath, and I need to check it, you know, because that should pop out. And guess what it is here? A screw. Yes, so you see, so for those who don't know, now you know. Yes, that if you're prying and this don't want to go and you see such things, better do it, or make yourself a problem, and especially a problem to this customer. Yes, so you see, so that's it. I don't remember again if they are at the front. We will see that by going there. Yes, and look, I use almost no pressure to do it. Next. Oh, you see, there's no, because this went out without a problem, so we don't have screws on this side, yes? Happy days, you can say. Okay, and look, voila, done. Put it aside. Okay, now the next step are these hinges, probably, because we don't want to. Now in this case maybe not, if I can unscrew these and I can see what it is here, because I've got access here to the cables, so I wouldn't say I need to remove it completely. It would be easier on the other side. It would be easier, because if I'll remove this, I can remove this connector, I can remove this, which is disconnected anyway, okay. And then what I can do is I can just work with it outside, so it's easier, you know, to do it. Let's do it this way, okay? So we've got 6 screws and 1 connector here, and that's us. That's pretty much us. So let's try with this connector. Come on, okay, let's take it out. Cool, happy days. And now we will be glued probably here. Oh, how it is it just pull system, or I'd say it will be pull system, but my eyesight is not convinced. So okay, I don't see any button to press, I don't see any thing to Okay, yes, it was just, you just had to slide it out in this particular model. Now here we shouldn't care a lot because we've got a new one anyway, connector, because that was the connector from the purchase from the touch screen. Okay, so you see, so now it's separated screen from the mainframe. I can put it aside and I can use this as a flying on the wall. No, here, lying on the table, and my legs are below it, so when I will leave last two screws, it will be easier for me to grab it. Yes, I can loosen, but I shouldn't remove it. Okay, because this way, you know, it's still stable. I can put these screws away, and now by holding this I can hold it, unscrew it. Okay, that's the last one, which I don't have to hold still, so okay. And now, wow, that would fail. But anyways, touchscreen is faulty anyway, so you can put it aside and we can focus only on this. Okay, now I would start of getting a knife, and that should be glued. Okay, this part, this should be glued. Let's put our attention here and let's try, maybe on the other side will be easier, and let's try to okay, looking good, doing fine. Okay, great. And it's double-sided tape, so I've got double-sided tape. If I'll stick it and it will be, you know, like not enough, what we can do is we can just literally put a new double-sided tape. Yes, so now, oh, we can use this one to gently get inside of it, because unfortunately when you have to open it, you have to open it. Yes, what can you do? One, and that's the second one here as well. I know you don't maybe see it super clearly, it's just a rubber, and this rubber is, you know, nothing extraordinary. Now I've got two screws here which are just regular PH0, I'd say. Okay, and these are 3 millimeters long, so they are not something odd, just regular, just shorter screws than the rest. And now what we could do is now I don't want to break anything because I can damage the screen underneath. Okay, so what I would like to do is I would like to separate it one from another. But it doesn't want to go. So should we use, I don't want to use for now anything like a hot or something. Try to avoid, but this should be letting go. Yes, and it did. Okay, so what I had to do is I had to use a bit of pressure by releasing this bottom above the ground, and then it just managed to let go. Without it, it didn't want. there's a problem of how to get it, this one. Okay, here are 3 screws on each side, 1, 2, 3, and here 1, 2, 3, that are holding it. And yeah, if I would heat, there is a electronics board, like all LVDS signal goes there, and I would say that wouldn't be the wisest of the choices. See, now we've got this, and now what I would do is I would try to remove this panel, this screen here, which in order to remove, we need to remove those stickers. I'm trying to remove the LCD before, okay, before removing the screen so that it won't stuck one to another. So, okay, one more here, and I think one more will be as the last one. No, that's it. Okay, so now we don't have anything here. We've got this cable only, which this cable is okay, so this, and now we can pull probably as well as we did on the other side. Yes, okay, by pulling we could do it. Now this module, okay, this module went off from the screen. So the question is, can I lift this screen right now, or I cannot? If I can lift the screen, we're home. But it's looking like it's glued, and I can't do anything because I can damage. So if it's glued, what can we do? Okay, let's try to get this cable, or here we don't have a cable. So how can we separate? We don't want to damage the screen, and how it's look like so that we will know. Okay, so the front side is totally separated from the rear side. Okay, so this is something which is glued at the top here. So this should go off now. So I didn't have to do to be true. I should take it out sooner. I thought that it came with this, the whole plastic. This one is, you know, together. But actually that's just the cover. That's why it's so cheap. It's just the cover and the cable. Okay. So this was a smart choice to remove. That's okay. But I don't know if anything else here, because that will be removed. But for now I would like to only see the separation in between these, and to get a separation exactly. Oh, I'll damage and I'll have to order again. So to get this separation and not kill the rest, I have to be careful. And here at the bottom, oh, yes, so it's only here in this frame. I need to remove it from the frame. Now the question is, should I try to still remove the display, but display doesn't want to go out because it's looking like it's glued, or should I try to pry it, remove those two surfaces from each other? Oh, I can see the distance in between them, but the problem only is, should I use a heat to separate it or not? Guys, that's quite interesting, because we need to go inside it, in between these two layers, front and back. We can't damage the back, so I thought that maybe I can remove display first to make it more like safer. Yes, just make it safer. And if I would make it safer, then I could use from inside, I could use anything to just take it out, yes, and then even using a hot air gun. But because I can't separate the screen from the surface, then I need to be really careful of what I'm doing to not lose it. Okay, so the question is it worth to get this screen out after all? My original plan, or is it not worth and I should just proceed with the screen with a digitizer? Okay, it's going with a knife, it's going. Okay, here I have to be careful because it's, it's still good. I don't want to lose it. So if I'll put too much pressure, I can lose it. And I don't want to use heat for an obvious reason. Yes, okay. So the screen is separating, but I have to be really careful. And that will, yes, see, my plastic thingy is seen through. So I think I'll do it. Oh, now went, you can see through. Okay, so this side is done. This side is separated. Now the top. You can skip it, I can't. So if you wanna skip it, because I understand that this is nothing, you know, extraordinary here to see. I just prefer to use this technique than lose it, or, you know, put the heat and then have something burned. I don't want to have anything burned. Okay, here is going easier, I can say. Like I'm using less pressure and it's just releasing itself. Let's go from the other side now. But first, to get underneath this cable, not damage it, but just take it away if possible. Oh, good that it's not glued more than it was. That's a nice change. Okay, now the knife has to go flat all the way through and lift up like it did. Good. I don't have anything else to separate, and I don't want to remove that separator, so let's grab something else here. It doesn't matter what, to be true. As long as it won't damage anything, it's fine. Okay, that's ungluing. That's the hope. Because now I need to go across those two and meet them in the middle. Meeting in the middle is something what we want to do with Intecracy, yes? Rich meet with a poor, and smart with stupid, and we all agree that we should help each other with food, shelter, yes? Commute, communication, and everyone should work on it. Okay, this side isn't going as easily as the other side went. I need to use some plastic, guys. Plastic is safer. We've got those small bits here, those, yes, so I could use some of them. Now this can be replaced with this because I need this smaller one. Oh, the other went inside. The only problem is that won't go out because that's looking like it's, oh no, actually I think I'm wrong, and hopefully I'm wrong, because then I can use more pressure. Yes, in lightweight. Very good. I'm happy. Okay, so yes. So what we have right now is a halfway job done, and now I can use this plastic to move. Yes, And then when I will be separating, I won't be, you know, feeling that, oh, I'll crack something. Because if I would crack this screen, the cost would be higher. Okay. So now the last what has left is the bottom. That's disconnected. Yes, that's disconnected. Now what has left? It's actually nothing. It's just ungluing it. We can unglue it. Hopefully I haven't damaged the screen, guys, because that was the only way to take it out. Well, it doesn't look damaged, at least for now. Okay. Guys, if you can, please read what in the description is Intecracy. And visit this site, right, to repair. Because that's really important to understand to start talks with others in your hood. Okay, now from the other side, and what will be left only is this one. Yeah. Okay, so now fingers crossed the last side won't be worse than the rest. It's gluing again, so it would be worth to put something permanently and keep it here. Because I've done the job and it's starting to glue back. Okay, and that's not helpful. If you do the job and it's starting to glue back, it's much easier now to do it, yes, but it just, you know, why I have to do it so many times. Trying to be really careful. Okay, here is a part which might be glued as well. Actually no, this is lifting. So the part which is glued is it's not glued completely. So what glued is here. Okay, so in that case I need to go deeper, guys, deeper. So let me try on this side now. Ooh. See, that's the problem. You don't want to damage anything, yet you're not 100% sure if you won't. Now I could use of plastic long, like a credit card or debit card, because I've got metal ones and I don't have plastic ones. Yeah, I don't have any plastic ones. I'll bring something, okay, because that will be quicker. Okay, let's start with a thick paper, because that's really thick and that's least what can damage, you know. It shouldn't damage because that's just the paper. I don't know if that will help. I'm just saying that it's, you know, it's not something thick and it's not something which can cause any huge damage. Can we see it behind this? We can see it. Okay, so let's fingers crossed. Let's fingers crossed that I can keep on going here. And I'm really, you know, I'm really careful with pressing with everything. It's just that okay, let's leave it because it's quite a long distance here. Let's try to do on this side the same thing. Come on, give me back those guitar picks. Okay, this one. This out. Oh, what I've done? Ah, that's isopropyl, that's fine. Okay, I can't get this. Okay. Cool. Okay, let's fingers crossed. That we can do it. Because look, what is left is here. Yes? It's here. And we will see if this method is good enough, or maybe it's not good enough. See, I'm trying to lift it and it's stuck here, because I thought maybe if I would do, you know, like that. Okay, fingers crossed there's no damage to this display. Fingers crossed. Okay, I can see that it's a glue. All layer of the glue down there. Like a thick layer of the glue, guys. Really thick. If I'll manage to take it out, you'll see it. Ooh. Okay, now. Normally I would use some IPA to soften it, yes. But here, I don't want to spray it over there. Okay, I've reached that far. So I'll try from the second side now. You know, with the same goal in mind. Okay, it's stuck here. It's stuck in this section. I can't go through, guys. No can do. Okay, I think it's going. Slowly, but it's going. Yes, it is, because I see the label here that I moved. Not happy that I need to touch the screen. Okay, so it's this what left. It's quite a bit still. Okay, slowly but steadily, steady wiggle. Okay, it's far better, guys. Wow, okay, got it. Was able to get with my knife and take it away. So we've got a screen, and fingers crossed, you know, both fingers crossed, I don't see any damage to it, like at least, you know, when it's off, and fingers crossed there's no damage when it's on. So yeah, paper was quite safe way to do it. Yes, paper was quite. Now I assume that double-sided tape would be okay here, but we need to get rid of this, which is separation in between these two layers. And guys, that's the nightmare to be true. Now I know I can use a heat, yes, and I should be fine. I shouldn't damage anything if I only remove the rest. That means this. Come on, open yourself. So this is lifting up like that. Lifting up, and then we can pull it away. And yeah, the golden pins are going to the board, which is a regular way. Okay, happy days. So let's take it out. Okay, so we've got cables out. Now we've got only the digitizer here, and we've got the rest of this. So because we've got digitizer and we don't have this, which I would, if I would know, if I would order it, yes, and I would know that I will be ordering such thing, I would say no to myself. Okay, because it's a lot of hassle. Oh, now it's breaking. So you see, if I would put knife inside that screen, I could easily damage. Whereas now, yes, I'm just putting and I can damage myself from the bottom. To be true, but I'm not, you know, not worried that I will break something. So the question is, what's better? You know, what's approach better? Is it better to do it how I've done it? Yes, and you know, don't worry now, or I'm worrying too much and I should just start it this way straight away and don't disassemble everything and save time on that, yes? And then I need to close my eyes partially when doing so. Because that's popping. This is Poppins. Okay, that's really sticky. I just done it and it's still holding. That's really sticky. So I need to start to separate it with something. Okay, like this for instance. Again, same story. Okay, so now, ooh, I don't know if that's worth, but I can break it now, yeah? So, that will be messy, but at least it won't stick to the surface when it's broken. That's what I was thinking. Oh, not on my keyboard. Not only cut it by glass, but or plastic glass or whatever, plexiglass, I don't know what it is, but anyway, cut it by this and then who wants what? Okay, that's not here. You know what we can do, guys? I can do the photo and send it to this owner. Okay, I can do this photo and I can just make a nice picture and let her see what I'm doing with her touch screen now. Okay, back and choose the, come on, I'm pressing back. Okay, my phone had lags. Just a small one photo, send, and it's sending. Okay, so yeah, so I'll cut it off here and I can put it to the bin. Now this is a glue, and cleaning this glue residue, it will take time as well. So this job, guys, yes, this job, if done correctly with my way, it's 2 hours. Oh, don't pop to my eyes. 2 hours job. Plus a risk of damaging laptop. That's a risk. Because it is a risk. And you can damage the display. Rubber, I know what you are from the camera. So go aside. And to crack on with this here. Now the question is it not better to buy it with a frame. Because for me right now I'll spend more time on dealing with this than I would do only with a replacement, yes? And you can skip, I can't. I need to spend this time. So yay. Now I know that this model will cost me 2 hours to remove, to do this job. 2 hours. I count that I will do it quicker. It's a 46 minutes, and yes, I've got, I've got it out partially, but with everything that will be over an hour to get it out, and plus I'm hurting myself. So this model is not the bestest. Get this keyboard more to the back. Wow, I haven't done such a big glass job for a long time. Whoa, that was a close one. That was a close one. Or I feel it, but I don't feel it like it's burning me, so it's okay. Okay, I can say that it's going really slowly, and the question is here how much I will. I think I'll pause this one, later, because that cleaning will take me a lot of time. So I can go across it. Okay. Yes, it's. Hopefully you don't hear my wife talking over there. If you do, sorry for that. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about it unless I'll go and I will say to be quiet. Get stuff off it because it's a bit annoying. Okay, just glass everywhere. And let's continue. Now, at least I'm not afraid that I can damage something now. Well, I can still damage the frame. But like laptop hardware wise, we're out of it. So, yay. Okay, and it doesn't want to go. It literally doesn't want to go. Just stuck here. Okay, so what it is, is really a pain right now. A real pain. But actually, I could use now those metal prying things. If they would allow me, of course, to use them like this and the other one. I don't know if that will be any helpful comparing to the knife. No, because it's not that thin. So the knife is really thin and it's going easily in between the glue and the surface. Ouch! Okay, yeah, that's what I mean, you know. You're hurting yourself. I could wear gloves, but I just don't feel properly in the glove, and I might break something which is, you know, a frame of this laptop. Okay. Wow, that may be looking nice, but it's pathetic, I can tell you straight away. If that would be a framework laptop, you wouldn't have this hassle. But because it's an Asus with a touch screen, you have to have this problem. I think if I would go for a laptop now, new one, and I wouldn't need for games, probably I would pick the framework one, because you can fix it and upgrade it, whereas you can't easily upgrade these laptops. You can get some parts. Okay, so I'm quite far actually, guys. Okay. Wow, so that's 50% of job. Unbelievable. And that's, I remember that side went quicker. And this one is quicker as well. So happy days. Okay, let's glue this. Okay, let it be. Let it be. Ooh, up to here. Nice. Hope it won't pull with anything else. Ow! Ooh, that will be a blood. That is a blood. See, that's what it is. That's what it is. I need to tidy up now. Ooh, and I need to get a paper. Cause I'm bleeding. Don't know if I've got something in my finger. But you can see how careful you have to be in order to do this job. I need to find a good title for it. Something like "Don't do it at home." Don't try it my way. Find better way. Ooh, that's bleeding a lot, guys. I think I'll pause the video until it will stop bleeding, because I can't continue with this work if it's bleeding to that level, yeah? So yeah, I'll try to press the button somehow. Okay, and I'll be right back. Guys, so yeah, I've got a boo-boo. I'll pause it, I'll finish it off, okay? And once it will be cleaned, we can continue. If I'll have more struggle, I will just make it part 1. So I don't know if I will make it part 1. For those who can, please like and subscribe, and for those who can stay, you see how long the video is. I'm not editing videos, so you will see if it's keep on going, then I'll be keep on recording it. But if I have to, you know, I'll quit it at this point, because that's 1 hour video, and I don't want you to, you know, to spend so much, whereas not many people will watch it anyway, but I want to record it. So yeah, so I'm pausing it, and I'll try to finish off the cam. You know, the rest, you've seen this, so I think you've seen a lot, and you see that the recording has 58 minutes, so I've spent over 1 hour already. So to do this job is probably 2 hours, yes? But thank you, and see you soon. Okay guys, so what it is, yes, is that this thing is it's a bit of a nightmare, and I've done it, I've completed it. It's just residue which can be left. Actually, that's not a problem, but few things I would like to mention here. Okay, so one thing is that when you remove it, it's difficult to get in between these 2 layers, and you're damaging the outer layer slightly. It's not a lot, but it is, and it's noticeable. You've got least chance of doing it without damaging it. You would have to go from the inside, from this side, and then pry it, you know, and then or cut it, yes, from or like here, if I would go with a knife, yes. And then if I would do it, I would not touch this surface, only when I'm pulling it, yes, because that's how you make those bigger ones. That's what I've noticed. The same story is here. It's actually, you know, it's not terrible, but it is noticeable, okay? So it depends on the customer. That can be a pain, okay? Apart from that, I've managed to do it. I didn't break the plastic. It's still in one piece. And now I'm ready to assemble it, yes? So I can tidy up. My finger has stopped bleeding, so I can tidy up everything. And I think, you know, let's make it as a part 1, because it's a long one, you know. Would I recommend this job to anybody? I would say, if you've got time, you know, if you don't mind to have then those small damages on the side, or if you want to take your time and do it from the inside and don't pry it too hard, so that, you know, this doesn't go, the glass doesn't go onto that surface, then you can do it, okay. But if you've got no time, I would say buy a hole, to not replace it. So buy it with a frame, Yes, if you can buy it with a frame, you just replace it and you don't care. And so yeah, if you can buy it with a frame, because what I was seeing was, I think, only these glasses, so that there was no frame. In this case, what can you do? You know, you can only buy what you can buy, and then I think you can buy a whole screen to it, but that's a touch screen and a screen, and the price is just a lot. Yes, so count that you will spend 2 hours on doing it. This job is about 2 hours. Yes, and if you count that you will do it in 1 or 1.5 hours, you won't if you do it the way I've done it. So unless you will find another way to do it, you won't remove the screen, which, again, if I wouldn't remove the screen, how I would go, you know, easily in between these layers. So yeah, it's, you know, it's not ideal, guys. It's not ideal. That's why you need to know what's the best for you or for the customer. Yes, if you've got time in hand, you can do it. And if you're patient, yes. If you don't have time, then, you know, or you're not patient, then it is bonkers, you can say. Now when I'll take this, it will fit, because I've completed, yes. So now it fits. But the problem here is that if you look carefully on the edge, you can see that it's, you know, it's not ideal edge. Yes. So what you can do is you can take, I don't know, nail polish or something, put like tape on this. Yes, put tape here, and then use nail polish, like black one or something, and just paint it. You know, that could for sure improve a bit, but that's all I can tell you. Otherwise you would have to get some plaster or something for car repairs, and you know, when just finishing the small holes you've created, and then paint everything. Yes, paint the whole bezel or whatever you can call it, this frame, plastic frame, yes, in one color, and then that would do. Yes, but those choices you have, or buy a full assembly and do it that way, whereas it costs a lot. Yes, so for those 2 hours of work plus this, it won't be £100. Yes, so that's cheaper for the customer. But that's it in this episode. Thank you for liking the video or subscribing, and if possible, let's fix them all. Yes, and see you in the next video when I will be doing assembly of it. Thank you. Bye bye.